Hello everyone. Obviously, 2024 will be difficult for the textile industry. Let's make the situation a little more concrete. As you know, production costs are rising significantly. It is undervalued due to the pressure on the exchange rate. This situation puts a lot of pressure on the manufacturer. Even saying it is putting a lot of pressure would be an understatement. Some companies are downsizing by getting out of work their workers, some are unfortunately closing their factories, and some are also taking this damage for now. Unfortunately, concern among manufacturers is seriously high. Should manufacturers really be worried? So is this concern unwanted? Or are they really right? In this context, we can divide the manufacturers into three groups. 1. Group, those who say, I make production by taking orders of 10,000, 20,000, or even 100,000 pieces from my customer. My line works for 1 to 2 months, and if I earn 1 lira from each product, a total of 100,000 liras will go into my pocket. What is a flexible line that never leaves its comfort zone? What is efficiency? What is quality? They may not have studied about their subjects, or even have never heard of these concepts. Unfortunately, this segment should be worried. The second group is, in addition to producing high quantities, they are companies that have high added value, can produce small quantities, and even work on this, using flexible line applications and quality work. We are talking about companies that are already accustomed to this type of work. The concern should be less in these companies than in the first group. But they must act by taking into account the danger of losing large quantities to cheaper producing countries. The companies in the third group are the companies that are most prepared for the current situation. These are companies that have been working with the new production model for a long time. These companies are already working on what flexible lines are, what is efficiency, what is quality. In other words, these are the companies that do not produce without these, that already maintain their existing order structures in a very balanced manner, and even balance the customers and balance the quantities. These companies are the ones who prefer small quantities because they have high added value, and in our opinion, their concerns are unfounded. We definitely say this. Why is it inappropriate? This is a business of competition, after all. During this period, there will be companies that produce high volumes but attack low volumes, even at a loss, in order not to be left empty. But this is a matter of company culture. You cannot become a company that can produce small quantities just because you have produced small quantities a few times. In order to produce small quantities, you must have the ability to reduce setup time, establish a flexible line, perform efficiency and quality work. On the office side, when you move from high volumes to small volumes, your number of files will increase. And naturally, organization and planning is a completely different and difficult issue. It will take serious time to establish. The essence of the job, we can say that high-volume production and small-volume production are very similar to each other. Because the organizational structure, planning structure, and dynamics of the company are completely different. For this reason, it is not right to think that a company with a culture of producing high quantities can suddenly produce small quantities. If you can produce small orders, have done efficiency and quality studies, established a flexible line, and your setup times are low, in our opinion, you do not need to worry. In this competition, you are superior to your competitors. In the next video, we will continue to talk about why 2024 will be difficult and what needs to be done. Goodbye.